Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And today we're talking about
Potatoes.
One
right?
ingredient. One ingredient. The potato. So I know we've talked about potatoes plenty of times, but I want to talk about this because I had dinner with my parents and my husband the other night, I don't know, 2 months ago, and I had all this one dish here, one dish there, and I had a whole bowl of potatoes next to me because I preferred potatoes with the dish we were having versus the rice or whatever. Oh, one's on the go. And my dad kept reaching over and getting them too, and I was like, these are really good. He's like, yeah, I love how you make potatoes. And I was like, there's no real technique. And he was like, can I take some home? And I thought, yes. We had a whole big bowl of all of these. So he took some home and he had some, and the next day I talked to him, he's like, Jane, those potatoes are so good. And I thought, what's up? I love them. I've always loved how I made them, and he kind of caught on to it. Then I went snowshoeing with a pal with the same sort of, I made the potatoes the same way, and I just threw one in the microwave to get it warm before I went for the snowshoe. And I made one for her too, and I was dipping it in some hummus before he left. And we went for a hike, came back, she went home, she called me, Jane, what was that potato snack we had? And I thought, okay, there's something to this, what's going on? So it's no real big deal, but I take the potatoes and I put them on a tray and I poke them all with a little hole so they don't blow up.
Start
the most
Yukon
important
Gold potatoes or golden potatoes.
Yeah, these are not russet. Those are just dry. The key is, you're right. The key thing is the Yukon Gold potato, and I'm just making little holes in them so they don't blow up in the oven. I've had so many blow up.
When I do it, I always give it a hunk so that it really knows that it's been cut.
Well, maybe that's why my potatoes taste different. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So just make a little hole so they don't blow up, and they cook them at 400. And what I do is I often go run an errand or I'm in the middle of something. So what I do is I put it on. The oven has a thing that says cook time. So I press bake, cook time 1 hour, 400 degrees, start. So I put them in an oven that's cold, and it cooks at 400 for an hour, and then it stops cooking, but they stay in the oven after it's turned off. And when they come out, they look like this.
And they get juicier and juicier as they sit.
They sit there, and what happens is here, these are cooked. And wait, can you get up close here? See how they're, it's almost like a really soft avocado or mango. They're cooked and they're soft. And potatoes set when they're cooked, the starch sets. So they're so moist. And here inside, you can see it's so just moist inside there. People joke that Yukon Golds have the butter baked in because the moisture is already in there. So then dipping this warm potato, my potatoes are done. Dipping this warm potato in hummus. We have all kinds of hummuses we like and we make and we buy. We also have, this is what we had for my father's birthday recently, was potatoes with our cashew ranch. Fancy cashew dip for the birthday boy. And one of our old standbys is our OMG walnut sauce, which we often have on that. But it's not just these dips alone.
We love ketchup with it.
Well, when we make it into French fries, yes. Anything to be a vehicle for ketchup. But we'll often, like for dinner, I will honestly have a couple potatoes just on a bed of greens like this with some sauce on there, and then we'll put scallions or some chopped up peppers or have cherry tomatoes and just feast on them. I mean, I think I have this winter, I've had at least, 20 to 25 pounds of potatoes. And what's fascinating is they're just so delicious this way. Maybe because it's winter. I don't know, but it's been the talk of the town lately, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. And Jane gave us a whole lot of potatoes, different sizes, and some of them were quite small. And we had a whole lot that we ate just this way. And then there were some of the little ones. I did the following. I smashed them. Well, I smashed it. And so it was open up, and I put it in. I put some garlic, some pepper.
Wait, fresh garlic?
Fresh garlic, and then I just put it in the middle oven under broil and broiled it. And they were so delicious as a sort of second round if you have some of the littler ones. But anyway.
These can be reincarnated into so many things. We have, I mean, I make a sack of potatoes. It's our family joke term. Like we used to carry our kids like sack of potatoes down to bed. I make a sack of potatoes and eat them like this. You eat them smashed. We can eat them cubed, eat them like French fries.
But then they get all brown and
crispy.
And crispy.
Yes, that's how you like them.
Hoo.
Yes, so that's one way. Here, but what I want to show you here is this is how we keep them warm. This is called a Wonder Bag, and it is just this round bag. It's like a sleeping bag, so it's like a cooler or a warmer because it doesn't let the temperature escape from the inside. So a cold thing would stay cold, a hot thing would stay hot. So I put these, feel those.
Oh yeah, they're still hot. They came right. Oh.
Yeah, I made them last night. And so I put them in this ceramic bowl in here. I think the ceramic might help a little bit. Here's a little top lid. Top Shot might be able to show this here. And then you just cinch this closed like this. And this Wonder Bag was given to us by my mom. Do you remember?
No.
Do you remember the story behind it all?
Yeah. What country is it?
It was made by a woman who grew up in Africa.
Africa, and they don't have electricity.
In some places.
It's in many places, and through this, they can keep their food warm.
Well, and the whole gist behind what they would, when you purchase a Wonder Bag, they offer one to someone who would be in need. And someone who's in need is somebody who, and it's most often a woman, who has to hike to find wood to keep a fire going, and then hike to get water, or just get water from wherever they get water, and keep the water, going. But if you have this, you stop needing to get the heat, and you stop losing water. So you, for example, can bring rice or a grain to a boil, boom, put it in here, close it up, and then it does the rest of the cooking, and all the moisture stays in there. So we love Wonder Bags, we love potatoes, and we wanted to just share that with you. I know this is a one ingredient video, but it is a winner.
Wait, and also when I see Jane arriving at her house looking like this, I'm so excited because I know there is something warm and delicious inside.
You know what?
Can't wait.
And
you can put something in at 8 in the morning, and it still is warm by dinner time for you. It's the magic.
Oh, okay. What I want to close with is that my dad, I sent him home with, you know how you can get greens in a big rectangular box? I sent him home with a whole box of potatoes as his birthday present. Ha! All right, go enjoy your potatoes. 400 degrees, 1 hour, turn them off, leave them in the oven until you remember them. Okay.
And that's all you need.
Thank
you.
Bye.